Sometimes it's good to be early, but our show starts at a specific time. You should remember that. Let's get started then, shall we?
Dillon, I don't give a what you think about a co-host and freshen up my show.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
My show's about the people's podcast. Everyone has a voice. I don't need a co-host. Go listen to one of the other 5,000 shows with a co-host because they don't have a mouth like the big guy.
Opie, are you a career killer with Tim Sabian, yourself, and many others?
I teach an Australian. Never had real issues with those people. They just understood that I was a different bird. The rest of them, though, I'm like, oh, shut up. I'm paying your salary because the ratings are so good, so shut up.
You're wearing this
Live from
somewhere.
It's
Dillon.
Good whatever to you whenever you are watching this episode of Cohost Auditions. It is fucking insane over here. I dropped an F-bomb before the first 2 minutes, son of a gun. So that is why we are coming at you at TBS time, 35 a.m. Eastern, rather than the usual right on the dot 30. So I am your co-host, Dillon. This is Cohost Auditions. Our host for today is a lady named Doxie Carter. Not sure if she is a fan of Total Nonstop Action or not. That would be the Dixie Carter brand before her parents cut her off. And so far, Jacksonville Dixie Carter, Tony Khan, his parents haven't cut him off from doing that nonsense. And I am one video away from being prepared. As you saw, I was in the middle of getting our Clown Girl videos queued up for a little bit later on. And I have got one more to bring on over here. And then we will get to Doxie Carter. Her name is Carter. Not sure exactly why she chose Doxie. Maybe we will find that out in the course of this episode. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for becoming members. We have all those memberships, and there actually will be. I need to go out of town, so the week of September 10th, I believe all those episodes will be pre-recorded, members only, and then go out live the usual 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, Tuesday through Thursday. So we do have boobs on TikTok around the clock tomorrow. It looks like our friend Doxie here is not showing off too much in the chestal area, nor is our clown for later today. So actually, do we have boobs? We kind of sort of have boobs in the middle segment, but all your perverted fascinations will be satiated on TikTok around the clock, where there will be boobs. There are always boobs on TikTok around the clock. So, sometimes more boobs than others. Actually, I forget if it's more legs or more boobs or what it is. So thank you, rope shooters, for joining today. And enough preamble, onto Doxie Carter. And the hair that A. Smith really enjoys of her is coming up in the second, and I do have a third video in the queue. Nice little two-tone that she does. And this one is a bit older. Let's see, 8.8 thousand views from 8 months ago, 52,000 subscribers.
Pop, you're scrolling through TikTok, and after seeing 4 consecutive ads about TikTok Shop in a row, you scroll onto none other than Jason Nash fighting for his life in a TikTok battle.
Everybody bring that home, guys. Swipe now. Swipe.
Never came across Jason Nash. Kevin Nash, I was trolling for a little bit a year ago when I was trolling Ryback in his chats. And then I was like, I don't really like this trolling. I'm doing what I'm doing over here. Some people see it as trolling. I'm trying to tell you what you're doing right and wrong over here on this show. Ryback.
Psych!
Whereas, yeah, Kevin Nash, I was just fucking mean to in his comments. He shouldn't have responded to me.
Well, I mean, you would think that it's for his life, but really it's just for money. Or in other terms, ice creams or galaxies or lions.
Omar, we need 3 galaxies. Go, 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 go. Go, go.
As we've stated, the galaxies are more of the top of the line, the $20 at a time gifts rather than those pennies that you get from the corn. Yum, yum. You'll have to get your sock account. It's easier to change your sock account on the fly to Robert Zadar's chin. Oh, I think it's a few episodes away. Yeah, it's not an upcoming episode. I just screen recorded a heck of a chin on TikTok Live. So that's coming up in a few episodes in the future. Oh, I do believe tomorrow's episode is Anita Fit Mom, if I remember correctly. I'm editing multiple at a time. So average boobies, but hell of a body on Anita Fit Mom.
Welcome to my internet show about internet things. My name is Carter, and today we're talking about TikTok battles. Some people call them a game. Some people call them entertainment. What would I call them? Terrible. Terrible is what I would call them. So both of the creators have 5 minutes to battle.
I guess it is a game. I've always referred to it as begging without begging. It's a begging game.
Battle each other. And whoever gets the most points wins. Yay! But what do these TikTokers have to do to win this battle? Well, actually, it's not up to the TikToker at all, and it's about the viewers watching. The viewers can either tap the screen until their fingers fall off, or an easy...
The Aaron Imholt model, let's do it. Let's get a win for the Nash.
...easier option, where you just give them money. Essentially, you can buy coins with your real money to buy gifts for your favorite creators, like Jeffree Star and Jason Nash. Let's take a minute to look at the
I am unaware of this Jason Nash fellow. Should I be aware of him? So says Doxie Carter. I should be aware of him.
math here. 1 rose is 1 coin, and 1 coin equals 2 cents. And the big
Gonna dock some boobs tomorrow, indeed, Nimrob. We'll see if Doxie, actually, the second video Doxie presents of the weird corners of TikTok, hopefully we will have some boobies on that second one.
biggest animation you can give the creator is a TikTok universe, which is 44,999 coins, which equals about $562, according.
That's what I just recently figured out is the TikTok coinery. So 1 coin equals 2 cents, not 1. But then again, 1 cent goes to TikTok, 1 cent goes to the creator. So basically still a penny for the piece of corn and the rose. And I am with you, A. Smith. I know Tuan Ni, but I don't know any of these people who she's talking of. And she does have a video, Doxie Carter does, where she talks about being a younger millennial on the cusp of Zoomer. So this is the elder millennial, as I am. I don't know who these people you Zoomers know are.
According to Google.
She's actually a self-hating millennial. That video didn't end up in today's queue, but I did find it funny that she so badly wants to be a Zoomer because she does not. Whereas I don't really identify with the full-on millennials. I'm more of the Xer millennial type.
Google, aka the Goog. You thought that I did the math right there? No, I've got better things to do with my time. But get this, TikTok.
She's being much more intelligent than I am, dropping a little bleep of sort for her F-bombs. Then again, she's not live. I'm live, and sometimes the F word just comes out of my mouth. First thing, it's happened actually way too many shows in a row now for me having an awareness. No F-bombs, no S-bombs, no bundle of sticks ever.
TikTok takes around half of that money. Why does TikTok need that much money? Alas, corporate greed is alive and well. And I know what you're thinking. How are they in?
I would not play a poker game where the house rakes half the pot. The house has to rake some of it because they need to make some type of money to keep the lights on. So half of the pot being raked to the house. Boo.
Influencing these people to send them money. Like, is it their personality? Is it, they're doing something hilarious? No, they're just begging. That's it. They're really just begging most of the time.
Push a little bit. Anything helps.
All of the time in battles, it is begging, and you can make it seem like you're begging without begging if you are good at it, or you can be an Imholt at it and be like, look at me, I'm doing satire of begging. I'm not actually begging. Yeah, your satire is still begging, Mr. Aaron.
Helps, bro. Come on.
I got my homie J-Face top 3, but baby, I'm doing top 1 right now, okay?
Outside. I just gave him a free win.
I know what you're thinking.
And I haven't come across any of those types because my algorithm would not send me someone like that. It would send me a lady like that, but a flamer like that. Can I say flamer? Well, if this gets demonetized for hate speech, I know I can't say flamer anymore either.
You're thinking, wow, I have never been so entertained in my life. I've never seen more talented artists perform. I mean, this is better than any TV show, movie, and performance I've ever seen. Am I right? Are you feeling that way? I usually can't watch more than like 30 seconds until I get bored. Maybe I would take it more seriously if I was a fan of somebody, or like take it as a game, like some
a butt cut. You're right. I have not quite seen bangs of that nature. She has a little bit of a split in her bangs to have what the douche of the Dabbleverse has coined as a butt cut.
People do. Like, think about it. We want our favorite football team to be on top, right? To win all their games, right? So if we think about it more like that, I mean, then maybe? Like, I watch these and I feel my brain actively melting in my skull. And I feel my brain melt even more.
This is your brain on TikTok Live.
Or whenever somebody...
That's why you use me for a lens of TikTok Live, so your brain does not melt. It'll get a little more squishy than it should be, but you have a week to recover after looking through the Dillon lens of what's happening on TikTok Lives. TikTok around the clock tomorrow with, I think we have the one-man band.
Anything about sniping.
Snipe! Oh my!
Okay, so that is that's a lot of fucking money.
My God! We tried it! Everybody bring home now! Snipe now! Snipe! Snipe!
This is what I imagine middle school football coaches are like, or maybe someone that's betting on a horse in a horse race. I've never seen one, but it's probably what it's like, right? Sniping is when you wait until the very last few seconds of the battle to send a really large gift to make them win. And since it's now such a popular thing, battlers are always trying to get people to snipe and always giving their viewers anxiety saying, the other team's gonna snipe. The other team's gonna snipe. Guys, be ready for a snipe. Be ready for a snipe. AKA, guys, get ready to donate. Get ready.
You need to give extra money here at this last minute because their team is going to give extra money at the last minute, which does happen quite a bit, that sniping. That is very regular in these TikTok battles. I think I've featured it a few times. Thank you, Mr. Blue Sky, for becoming a rope shooter. We will have some more content coming to you soon. The first bonus episode was with T.S. Luna. Trying to figure out if she was doing a bit or if this is for realsies. The conclusion, check out the bonus video. And as I mentioned, I do believe there will be some live episodes, recorded episodes coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be out of town.
Get ready to donate. Not only are these battlers just begging for money from their followers.
Someone send a lion, says Max. Lion, 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 lion. Lion.
But it's also
the snipe hunt only happens within the last second of these TikTok battles. So it's 5 minutes of a money hunt, and then the snipe hunt is at the last moment, Nimrob.
So just basically one thing, and that's a popularity contest. It is some of the most boring, most shallow, and self-centered content you could consume. This is why it's not surprising to me that Jason Nash and Jeffree Star are doing them, especially Jeffree Star. Like, that man, I'm not gonna argue on this one, okay? I don't like Jeffree Star. And with Jason Nash, I mean,
I don't know these people. As pointed out by, I believe, A. Smith, he doesn't know any of these people. And yeah, I don't know any of these people either. I know Bobby Star. She did some double anal action back in her day. I don't know if she's still around. I don't imagine you can do double anal scenes for decades on end without causing some permanent damage.
He was part of the David Dobrik group. And this is just for my mom. Hi, Mom. I know you don't know what the Vlog Squad is, so let me tell you. David Dobrik is an insanely...
The Vlog Squad. Has Opie heard of this? They're coming after his pod squad, this David Dobrik with his Vlog Squad.
Popular YouTuber who had a group of friends that he did YouTube with called the Vlog Squad. One member was Jason Nash. And
this guy, I'm going to have to look into this guy. Is he another Opie?
Jeffree Star is a makeup guru who I low-key think is just not human. Like, there's just something a little bit off about him, you know? Jason Nash and Jeffree Star being on TikTok Live doing battles was not on my vision board for 2023, and I'm surprised that I've entered the dimension where...
I wonder if her vision board is as awesome as Nikki Carrion for last week. Her vision board really won me over. Very Pepe Sylvia, her vision board.
The David Dobrik squad has broken up and he doesn't even post on YouTube anymore. Like, for poor Jason, the income is not incoming anymore. Content creation and being a YouTuber, I think, is...
If she's not on the pill, you should not be incoming anymore. So she must have gotten off of that. That's very intelligent on his end.
One of the most magical things. The thing is it just doesn't last forever. Like, the moment the internet deems you irrelevant, views plummet and so does your income. But thankfully, now we have a different option when we're washed. We can just do TikTok live battles. One of the most fascinating things to me is why people send their hard-earned money to these influencers who they know are making thousands off of them.
Why do people spend six figures on a digital swipey app game? People just do weird stuff with their money. Some people send it to beggar DSP. Some people send it to beggar Aaron Imholt. When Aaron has made it quite fun to not hit the goal. It's done the exact opposite over there.
TikTok live battles are kind of like gambling, if you think about it. Viewers are putting their hard-earned money.
King Yeti has the good idea. Income only in colons and in condoms. That is the good way to income without having an 18-year commitment. Really, it's a lifetime commitment, but legally up to 18. And get on out of here. You are an adult human.
Money into their TikTok account to change into gifts, to send into their favorite creator to watch them win. They don't know if their creator is going to win or not. But when they give that TikToker a specific amount of money or a gift, the red bar at the top moves over a little bit. And then
I didn't see Mike David on there.
Dopamine hits. You see, there's a lot going on in the noggin when watching these battles. There are even some people who have talked...
I personally would call the bar pink.
...about being addicted to donating in these battles. It's like the feeling of success, the feeling of winning something, and they get shouted out as a donor from their favorite creator. So even more reason to be a donor.
Yes, Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca.
TikTok is just becoming like such a shit show. Am I right? Like, I used to really love it, but it's all filled with ads now. And
do they have the coffee table or is it right on them? Because with the coffee table, the shit show, I'm kind of into. But without the coffee table, it's just a bit much for me.
And there's a page for the For You shop that looks exactly like Shein. It's really depressing because it used to be such a good app. And now it's just TikTok being like, give me money, give me money, I need money. You know, TikTok battles, you know, it's just something that's happening on the internet. I think that TikTok battles can be dangerous to people who have...
And now for the final thought with Doxie Carter.
...addictive personalities or struggle with...
Be good to yourself and each other.
...addiction. But it also could potentially help someone in need of income. It could help somebody struggling to survive who can't have a normal day-to-day 9-to-5. One thing I love about the internet is that it creates a way for people to have a different type.
And that is what a whole bunch of us are really looking for, is to get rid of that 9-to-5 and just beg for a living without begging. That is going to be my degeneration into Aaron Imholt when I'm like, come on, folks, I don't want to have a regular job. Here's this racist puppet. Don't you like the racist puppet? You keep me away from that job, which I am going to drop down to 4 days a week because I am frugal and I don't need... It would help that extra day of money, but let's gamble 1 day a week for some rope shooters to become members. And there will be a second tier, not on YouTube, but elsewhere. This tiers will be the same, the $4.99. But what I can't do on YouTube will be the second tier of watch-alongs and some other things. But yeah, I would like to bring some bonus episodes and make that $4.99 worth it. Oh yeah, I do have to contact 2 different people about doing some bonus content off to the side. And King Yeti, if she is into P-Play, I am more into P-Play. Well, the degradation. If I am the degrader, then yeah, that's pretty hot to do some P-Play. If I'm the degrade E, I personally am not into it. But if she's into it, then yeah, it'll put me over the line to be like, all right, let's go for it.
Type of life. For someone like me, maybe I'm neurodivergent and I struggle with having a job because.
Hello, fellow autist. Maybe I'm not as autistic as I thought, because well, certainly I'm spurgy rather than autistic. The way I'm just odd and not very Christian-y. You and me both, King Yeti. There is one lady who it was like she was pee in the bed. The way that the squirt just kept coming and coming, and squirt is both pee and not pee. So I kind of did make her pee the bed by hitting that spot and having a prolonged squirt that eventually just turned into piss.
I have burnout issues. Every few months that I'm in a job, I just can't handle it anymore. I just get incredibly tired and depressed. Like, all I really wanted to ever be was to be an entertainer. And of course, that's not
all I ever wanted to be. Have you heard of Dirty Dalish there, Doxie Carter? She has a very unique way of entertaining people. Would you be up for that type of entertaining people? And I agree, Mr. Blue Sky. Bagging groceries is begging for money. I'm actually surprised that we don't have tipping for baggers. They're out there. They're getting our cart. They're making sure that our milk and our Clorox aren't in the same bag.
It's one of the hardest jobs out there. But I do think that if you want to be successful online, then TikTok battles is not the way to go. And I don't think it's a good look. It's not being creative whatsoever. I guarantee it's nobody's passion. It's just that they get a ton of money. Guys, I don't want to talk anymore. I'm getting tired. I think I've said everything that needs to be said. I know I never have a good,
That's okay. Could you leave the camera rolling for an extra 5 minutes of this video? We don't need to see you talk if you don't want to talk, but we do have a lot of fans of you and your unique take on bangs.
Ending to these videos, but I'll try again next week. I'll try harder, I promise. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching.
Mr. Blue Sky believes she has to get out of here because she made some poopies.
I hope you... Yeah. Okay. Bye.
I do like your awkward sign-off. That might make it into generation 3 of my sign-off. We'll see. I do need to... Well, I guess the next one I update will have original music. Until then, LSLSMFT. And here is the hairstyle from the thumbnail. And yes, that little blonde streak, that two-tone up front, really takes you over the top in that hotness. And we had a lot of chat already physically attracted to you. Big thumbs up on the change to the bangs. No longer with the butt bangs. These bangs are an upgrade from that first one.
Internet show about internet things. My name is Carter, and I have a quick question for you. Are you pining to see some toes? Do heels make you squeal?
Oh, motherfucker! I've got to delete this off of Twitch again. God damn it!
If you think feet are sexy in any way, or being tied up excites you a little bit,
the last one you said yes. The first one you said not so much.
Chances are you probably have a kink or a fetish, and a lot of people do. According to a 2017 survey of the Belgian population, 17% of men and 4% of women expressed an interest in feet as a foot fetish. I got that fact from Google AI, so it has to be true. And according to a 2005 survey by
What was that little joke about cigarettes there?
Google AI, so it has to be true.
Doctors recommend smoking 2 to 3 cigarettes per day during pregnancy. All right. Thank you, Google AI, for giving me the answer I was looking for.
And according to a 2005 survey by Durex, 36% of adults in the United States use masks, blindfolds, or bondage tools during freaky time.
Okay, you got a clip there that is one of mine of being leashed up and pulled in. That did unlock my primal play interest.
36% is like so much. That's like 14% away from being 50%, which is half. Oh my god.
The home enemas are your friend when you are going into the third input, because shit happens. Stuff comes out of the butt. When you put things in the butt, there might be stuff coming out of the butt. So those home enemas, they will help before you start getting into all the holes.
I know. You're making me blush. Stop. Guys, I know I got an A+ in algebra my freshman year of high school, but I'm human just like everybody else. There are many types of kinks and fetishes in the world, and if it's safe and consensual for the most part, what you do in the bedroom is none of my business or anybody else's. But a lot of people bring their bedroom to TikTok.
I do like her gimmick that every time she puts in a butt, there is a farting sound. I'm liking your post-production.
TikTok is kind of notorious.
Being on the cusp of being a Zoomer and millennial, your editing is not too Zoomery for me, which some of the TikTokers, I believe it was Charlotte Dobray, I was like, I like what she's doing here, but it is a bit Zoomery with the way that those take zooms are happening for me.
For being a really horny place. We've got straight horniness, we've got gay horniness, we've got book talk horniness, which definitely is in first place. But I would say that the second place is kink talk. And I want to be 100% transparent.
How are you finding kink talk? All of the kink talkers that I was following, they got blowed up and banned. So you do have to work your way around. And I haven't found that girl who was swishing milk in her mouth and letting it run down, making cum eating type of content without any cum. That was only once that we saw her on TikTok around the clock, and I haven't seen her since. That was a hell of a gimmick I was looking forward to seeing.
Transparent here. I'm not trying to kink shame. Okay, maybe I'm trying to kink shame a little bit, but I think I have a very valid.
People who are into butt play, but don't want to make sure there's no mess, do get those home enemas, douche of the Dabbleverse. They are a thing, and they will help clean out before accidents happen.
Valid reason. And it's kink talk. Specifically certain videos in kink talk that just are uncomfortable and nuclear grade cringe. So please get down on the floor, cover your head. What else do you do during nuclear attack? I should probably know this, but anyways, my purpose in my video.
Yeah, they stopped giving those tutorials after a while. We came up in a decade where they did not give the nuclear blast tutorials, and desks in school we should have those everywhere, because according to those, if there's a nuclear blast, just get under your desk and you will be okay. So there should be school desks absolutely everywhere to save us from
nuclear blast. To show you
blast.
These things that I had to watch by myself. I had to suffer, so you have to suffer. Get used to it. There's a TikToker and her name is Eve. She's just trying to live her life, get her bag, and get freaky in Walmart, which is the part that makes me a little uncomfortable.
So
I have seen ladies like this on eFucked, but I don't know how Doxie Carter here has found them on TikTok when I haven't found them on TikTok. I am curious about your algorithm, Carter.
What are you thinking about?
About what, princess?
Well, now I can't think.
Oh, no.
Well, what if I wanted to hear what you had to say, Eve? What do you think? What is it? You can't just leave your audience hanging like this.
Enemas for butts, douches for vaginas, and there's really nothing for the pee hole. That if you're having pee hole issues, that is a doctor hospital visit. There is no home remedy for that. It's already too late. The prune juice will not help if there is an impacted pee hole at that point.
This part of me thinks that she didn't even have anything planned to say, and this whole video was scripted so it would go viral and she would have traffic to her OF. What a shame. You know what I find sexy, Eve? A woman's mind. Their opinions and thoughts. Let me hear what you have to say.
I know you're not salad, but I still want you in my mouth.
Okay, never.
She has those crossed eyes. Is that what she walks around with regularly, is some crossed eyes? Because that is a type of hot kink people are into are the crossed eyes.
Never mind. I'm just kidding. I don't think having an OF is bad in any way. Maybe promoting it on TikTok, I find a little strange. Yeah. The first time I watched this
We do have an expert, Douche of the Dabbleverse, pointing out that douche is better than enema.
video, it altered my brain chemistry forever. I lost like 20% of my brain cells. So we have the collar, the stain on the shirt, the flip-flops flopping in the back, and then we get hit with the "what about princess? What about princess?" Perfect viral video. 5 million views. Easy. And all of her other Walmart videos did extremely well too. It's the perfect way to get famous or infamous, because a lot of people that watched this absolutely had something negative to say. My stomach did the thing, diarrhea. Oh no, my stomach did the thing, bowel cancer. My stomach did the thing, organ failure. People are having like a severe fatal reaction to watching this TikTok. I mean, people are dying. This is like social media's version of The Ring, but instead of watching a VHS.
Watch out for your butthole if you check out this girl's content that isn't OnlyFans. Something will happen to your balls if you watch her OnlyFans content, but something bad is happening to your stomach and butt if you watch her content that is safe for everyone. That is a fun little strategy. Watch me put things in my vagina, or if you watch me in clothes, you will regret it. Pay to not have your butt and stomach have issues. So Douche of the Dabbleverse found a lady who was addicted to enemas. Some people just want to be clean all the time and everywhere. For me, it is just a means to an end of not shitting the bed during ass play.
VHS tape with really weird, obscure scenes, and then getting a call saying you have 7 days until you're gonna die. You just watch a video of a girl getting turned on TikTok in a Walmart, and you get bowel cancer. From the pure amount of disgust you feel from the pink ravioli hands. Pink ravioli hands? How did somebody even come up with that?
I don't even know what that is. Tire and trim dressing?
Purple.
I mean, my car's also not.
Does she have a lazy eye? That's something that I didn't realize that I was into, but actually there is a lady over on Strip Chat with a lazy eye that I follow. There's, I don't know what it is. It may be the same thing with me enjoying a smile that's imperfect. I enjoy an eye that is imperfect. One looking over here and one looking over here. The Marty Feldman eyes might be a bit too far for me. I don't know if I'm into bug-eyed girls, though.
Not a salad, so I don't know even why I need dressing on it.
Oh my god. I know you're not salad, but I still want you in my mouth.
Okay, I'm down for that.
Cut. See, this doesn't work for me. Here's where you went wrong. There's nothing sexy about salad. There are plenty of sexy foods: chocolates, strawberries, honey, brie cheese, peaches, according to some. I'm looking at you, Timothy Charcuterie Board. But saying that after salad, no, you try too hard. Salad is gross. So saying
She is not into the dirty play. Something that is bring in Duke Phillips. I thought I was going somewhere, but big old hit of the wall with that wind up and a whole lot of nothing.
Where's the joke? Sir, we're on the air. I know we're on the air, but where's the joke?
Oh, Dee. I do recall Dee. I did not see her later career where she developed a lazy eye, Nimrod 71. I am going to have to check that out because I am recalling her in her younger years, and her big hair kind of looked like Sophie, the booby lady from TikTok Around the Clock. And yeah, here we've got my chatters pointing out all types of sexy salads: tossed salad, pasta salad, chicken Caesar salad with fried chicken. Sounds like we're doing a Richard Christie bit there. What about all these sexy salads?
I know you're not salad, but I still want you in my mouth. It should have probably been something like, I don't know. Well, I'd rather have you in my mouth than a salad. See how much better that is? You are welcome for the free content.
No. Actually, the OnlyFans girl had a hotter saying, and it does make sense. You are a YouTuber, not an OnlyFanser, so giving it a nice try there. Maybe it was her tone of voice, maybe it was her lazy eye, but something more sexy about the OnlyFanser saying that.
Content tips. I should be charging for my expertise and years of experience.
Egg salad. There's an abortion joke in there that I haven't quite gotten to the punchline of yet. Spurg Snake.
Film direction. Please don't ask for my resume. It hasn't been updated in a while.
Oh, that's an
And
arrow.
Cupid. Playing Cupid.
I'm already in love with you.
Oh, that's good. You should shoot with an arrow anyways.
Shoot a different type of load into me.
Yeah?
Bro, what?
Did she just ask him to drop a load in her? Yeah, that is totally a lazy eye that this cute girl has. Cute ladies with lazy eyes. Thank you for the note on D to be one to check out, Nimrod.
Good. You should shoot with an arrow anyways.
Shoot a different type of load into me.
Yeah?
That is a lazy eye as she requests a load shot into her. One of Ropey Nature's preferred. Yeah, she does look like a slow adult, Mr. Blue Sky. And maybe that's getting into our deep, dirty want to take advantage of someone less intelligent than us. But she has the last laugh. She is getting lots of our monies. Oh, and an imperfect smile, a lazy eye. You have got a lot of imperfect qualities that may turn others off, but not me.
Bro, what the heck are we doing? What about the tire section of Walmart gets you in the freaky mood? It almost looked like she gagged a little bit. And I know she didn't because she loves it.
Some people find tires to be a sexy smell.
But hell, I would be gagging. I would be clean up on aisle. Okay, stop.
You're taking a really long time looking at beans.
Yeah, sorry, I can't seem to find your bean on the shelf.
Oh, my stomach hurts. I'm just feeling really nauseous all of a sudden. Oh no, did my stomach do the thing?
Oh my god.
What? You don't like that?
Oh, phew. I was wondering why she wasn't wearing her collar in public. But don't worry, guys. She's wearing her handcuffs. Phew! Close one. What if no one knew her man was her owner? That would be really uncomfortable for everyone involved.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm Gucci.
Babe, you're Goodwill at best.
That's just rude. What does she see in this guy? Wait, she probably likes it.
Big dong. That is what she sees in that guy.
I'm great for you, aren't I?
It's the immediate switch of her eyes. That's scary.
Oh my God.
Okay, so Doxie Carter might not get it, but I get it. May have to close down this show and get in a quick wank before work if this lady keeps taking up more of our time.
I don't know what is the worst part about this video. The cringy banter, the terrible puns, or choking his partner in a grocery store. Let's say I'm going to buy some baked beans for a cookout I'm having. And then I hear a couple talking. I look over and he's choking her. And then puts his finger in her mouth. I may very well call the police because I'm like, what the hell is going on? This is a public space. Is she even safe? Like, I have no idea about these people. That's not really a normal thing you do around strangers. I mean, hopefully they're smart enough to not film around others like that are in the aisle, but
Hey, I've got an idea.
What?
That is more of a UK term. I love the term wank. It is a fun one. So that has gone into my rotation of how to what to call it when you jerk off.
This is a grapefruit.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna
In the grocery store. Put on a show for all the security cameras.
Oh my god. The cameras are always watching just like Jesus. Make it a show.
hey man, yeah, we gotta check the tapes from today.
I do love that wherever she goes in life, she is satisfied that Jesus is watching her suck some dick.
There's a shoplifting incident. Yeah, sure, no problem. Wait, stop right there.
Shoot a different type of load into me.
Yeah?
Oh god, my stomach hurts. I don't feel so good. Oh, I think I'm gonna shit myself. Look at this comment. I feel like I've been touched without my consent. And this comment really got me thinking. And honestly, there's a lot of them like this. I think because these videos start out.
I wonder if she's got some fucking in public content, because these two do come off like voyeurs.
As like a cute little vlog. If you don't know who this is, you're not going to expect what is going to come. You're basically thrown into her
I know one thing that's going to come.
OF content on TikTok when you were like expecting something completely different. All of a sudden she's saying explicit things and then she's getting choked by her partner. But here's the big issue, okay? Kink and BDSM.
Big to some people, not so big to others. So not a size queen is Doxie Carter because she sees it as a big one.
Totally fine. But you going out in public and doing these things is A little weird, a little freaky, I don't like it. But I mean, Walmart is the most unsurprising place that this would take place. Walmart is the breeding ground of weird behavior. There's even an incredibly famous blog called People of Walmart that's been around forever. It's been around for years.
And now it's on the subreddits.
I think I was in high school or something when it came out. I opened it today just to see what was going on, and this was the first picture that came up. So basically, I'm right. I can't even tell what his kink is here. I mean, is it age play because of the diaper, or is it public?
Oh, there's age play people all over the fucking place. I am not into age play. I can not escape the fellow kinksters who are into age play, and I don't like it unless it's real. And that sounds weird that I'm saying that, but I'm right there in the middle of 30-something, where 50-something or a 20-something is a bit hot. I am an old man to one and a youngster to the other one, so that is hot age play. But the fantasizing the age play going so young, no, yeah, real stuff with a 50-something or a 20, because I've said 27 or above for age, but it is hot of 23-year-old getting together with a filthy old man of 37.
Public humiliation because that skirt does not match the rest of his outfit. Embarrassing. But besides being weird in a Walmart, there's plenty other ways.
Yes, Deadpool. I had voyeurs and exhibitionists flip-flopped there. The wrong term coming from me. How surprising. A kinky term. I got mixed up. Yeah, they are the exhibitionists. We would be the voyeurs. I had that backwards. Thanks for that correction, Deadpool.
Ways to make other people uncomfortable in public, around strangers, or even people.
Thanks, Noob Girl, for trying to become a rope shooter. This came up last time that apparently iPhones, you cannot become a member on people's YouTubes. I guess that Androids are fine or laptops are fine, but people had this question the last time. So thank you for your support. And for some reason, it's apparently an iPhone issue of not being able to become a member on YouTube channels. That's the conclusion that other beloved chatters were sharing with me. No clue why, but Androids and laptops are absolutely fine, whereas iPhone, Apple got an Apple. Fucking Apple.
People that you know.
I like you, Apple. Please don't take a shit on me. Very appropriate. I was not talking about that type of shit, but either one. Please don't do that on me, Apple.
What is that?
I actually missed what that was talking about. When they think they're safe because we're at a family function. Oh, okay.
What is that? You've been doing it all day. Oh, nothing. No, really, tell me. Tell me what you're doing. You really don't want to know. I swear to God, if you don't tell me. I'm telling you, you really don't want to know. No, tell me right now or else. All right, okay. Well, that signal means that I'm gonna all over and then just...
You're reminding me of the end of the very first South Park episode where they, and I always wondered if they actually had Stan saying stuff or if they just bleeped it for the gag. I don't know if they ever released that. Let's see, half my age plus 7. So 16 and a half. So 22 and a half. All right. Or 23 and a half. 24.
With cousin Joel? Third cousins. We're like barely related. I know that some people say kink is a lifestyle, but can we please not do that around family? This is my official request. Stop gooning around family members. If you're going anywhere where a casserole is going to be served, being horny is not the time. Put the kinks away. Actually, on second thought, if it's sweet potato casserole, then you can get a little freaky because that would get me.
So salads does not get Doxie Carter in the mood. Sweet potato casserole gets Doxie Carter in the mood. Let's take a note of that if we revisit Miss Carter.
Hard to, honestly. But seriously, are you going to wear a BDSM collar at your uncle's wedding? If so, just don't show up. Stay at home, you filthy animal.
You filthy animal always takes me to the movie within a movie of Home Alone. I didn't learn until years later that wasn't a real movie. You filthy animals.
What turns me on? A man with big eyes and like these goggles to show he's a hard worker, and like especially if he has a strange fixation on bananas. What are you doing filming this at a Universal Studios?
Actually, that's another TikTok live I haven't seen in a while. There was a good-looking lady who was just holding a banana and just looking deadpan. And I was hoping that trend was going to catch on, but we've only seen that once on TikTok around the clock. The minions are watching you be kinky, lady.
You are crazy. Honestly, on a scale of weird things I've seen on subways, this really doesn't even make the list. I once had a two-man group simultaneously doing hat tricks and pole dancing 5 inches away from me, and I was just trying to get home. If I'm being honest, I really think they need to find a new profession, or at least take the hats away or the pole dancing, because it's just not working together. You know, it concerns me when I say I don't.
And for those wondering, what the hell is Dillon looking at down there? It is the doggy. He is being a good doggy, but I do have to yank things out of his mouth that he's not supposed to be chewing. He's got a toy in here. He's not being as much of a pain as he was last week. So that is Doggy. You'll have to make a cameo before the end of the episode, Doggy.
I don't want to see that. Put it.
Oh, that's right. I've got to say it like Opie. Doggy.
It away. I don't want to see what you do in the bedroom, because it kind of sounds boomer-esque, because it reminds me of like a boomer talking about the LGBT.
Oh, New Girl was not aware that filthy animal wasn't a real movie. That was shot for Home Alone. It was John Hughes who wrote and directed that movie and the sequel from Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. That, yeah, filthy animal, absolutely. It was a lie. It was a lie that he was watching a film noir movie. Oh, that one's actually new information to me, Mr. Blue Sky, that Home Alone isn't a real movie. No. That's a question. The film noir movie, as I just mentioned, is not an actual movie.
LGBTQ community. So I'm hoping that I'm not doing that. I'm definitely willing to hear other people's perspective on this. And if I'm wrong, then, you know, enlighten me with the ways. But that's all I have today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe if you have.
The Wicker Man was actually a sequel to My Girl. So that was Macaulay Culkin's uncle in Wicker Man. My Girl was the one with the bees. The bees! And Macaulay Culkin, he actually pulled himself up from a tailspin, and he has got a world-famous pecker. He got Mila Kunis. There's a few other hotties that the Culkin cock. I was trying to make some wordplay that didn't quite work out there on the Culkin cock.
Haven't subscribed and you liked the video. Also, I'm in my mom's house, cat sitting. I wanted to let you guys know that's why this is green back here. Love you. Bye.
And we love you too. Thank you for bringing us that little escapade into Kink Talk and TikTok battles. We have one more video here to get us up to that 90-minute runtime that I kind of arbitrarily chose. Well, it was an hour. Now it's up to 90 minutes, these shows, me solo, because I've gotten a little better. Step by step.
This is my morning routine as an influencer who is crazy rich and crazy healthy. I start my day by waking up at 5 a.m. each morning. That was weird.
The bees! The bees! That's how you know that it was a sequel, because of the bees! The bees!
Anyways.
And that is a joke due to the Dabbleverse, but maybe we will have to do a double feature of My Girl and Wicker Man to find some more similarities to say, no, it really is a sequel. It really is from the same family, the bees, and the boy who died from the bees.
Anyways, I start my day with oats and blueberries because they're super healthy and I am totally vegan. Oh my God, that's...
Oh, I was about to skip ahead because I was like, oh, she's doing an ad. But no, this is a video of lifestyle influencers lying to us. So that first part was what the lifestyle influencers showed us. And here are what the lifestyle influencers really are. behind the curtain.
Anyways, I get on the walking pad and do business emails and stuff.
It was right there in front of me, Macaulay Culkin. Thank you, Spurg Snake. I knew there was one I was missing. Macaulay Culkin. Duh. And I was trying to make two different words with Culkin cock. Macaulay Culkin. Points for Spurg Snake.
And oh my god, this isn't me. I don't know who that is. I would never get 93rd. Welcome to my internet show about internet things. My name is Carter, and recently I discovered I'm a victim of believing fake things on the internet. As it turns out, influencers are lying to me, and they're lying to you too. And you don't want to be lied to, do you? How dare they do that to you? To us. You must.
My cocky colon. That's another fun one for some Pekka names with our buddy Macaulay Culkin. And here is a little, there was a request for some booty, and she does have some shape to her without going overboard. I don't know. Carl Hamburger does seem to be into the super thin girls, and she is not overly thick, but some thickness to her. Sorry for being a perv here, Doxie Carter. It's just kind of what I do. If perving is a bit too much for you, I guess I will not be your second mic.
Take this. We must rise up from our depression holes, put on some pants, grab our weapons, and dance. It's not that serious. This is just a silly video on the internet. I watched this video from Hannah Alonso where she has the receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots of influencers who have created fake content in bad faith. And it's strange, okay? And I wanted to talk about this too, because when you realize that these influencers that have these incredible lifestyles that are inspiring and powerful aren't even real, it's really...
It's a fake. I've got to get that drop from Deep Space Nine.
Eye-opening.
And Mark Bass wondering, Mila Kunis or Mila Jovovich? I've always been a Kunis guy. Love me some Jovovich, but always been a huge fan of Mila Kunis. And that is okay for me to say, because when she was 14 on that 70s show, I was also 14. But now that we're 37 years old, let's not talk about how hot she was in the first few seasons of that 70s show, but the later seasons and other projects that she's done since then.
And I think that you should be aware too.
How much I spend a day being a stay-at-home mom who lives in New York City with no budget. It was an iced lavender latte. It was $8.50. For breakfast, we went to a diner. Total was $90.11. With tip, it was $110. Once a month, we go to BJ's and we buy all the drinks for the month.
$2 for every $10.
This is always
minimum.
A hefty price tag. Our total was $487.86. We then ran out of gas.
Look how much time that she spent doing this little montage of putting a few things, one thing in at a time, and then a picture, and then another thing.
Jays, and we buy all the drinks for the month. This is always a hefty price tag. Our total was $480.
Like that's, there's a few things like in Los Angeles when I was taking down my wall, I was like, oh, I should do a tour. And then it was like, no, I'm moving out of Los Angeles. That would be fun, but let's just focus on getting things packed up. There's a lot of time wasted there on, and I actually had a story with my pictures. I always have a story with my pictures. It's really annoying me much more than it should. The time wasted on, oh, look, here's me loading up my groceries one by one.
$87.86. We then ran out of gas. That was a joke, but we did have to fill her up. But it was $53.
Oh shit, that's right. My tank is quite low. I need to do that too. Thank you, video, for reminding me of that. I need to get that before I go into work. New girl, just always after my heart, with her tattooed body and being more curvy than she is thin. So, hey now.
$8. I also had to buy a protein powder, and this was $47.92. Even though we went to BJ's, we did not get anything for dinner. Do our food shopping at Whole Foods. Spent $100 on me. The total was $135.59. That's how much I spent today.
Spending over $800 in one day.
And that is where your super chats go for me to spend $1,000 on food and shopping per day. And that's her, not me. I will spend your, well, I don't want to spend any of your super chats until I talk to that accountant fellow. And well, then I'll let you know what I am putting. I want to put it back into the business rather than putting it into my ex-wife's truck like Mr. Imholt does.
Just on food and gas is absurd. But what's more absurd is going into the grocery store willingly 2 different times in one day. Going to the grocery store is a living nightmare for me. There are so many noises and so many people. And the fluorescent lighting. I don't know about you, but once
She did mention that she is an autist. So that type of what am I looking for? Just an assault to the senses. It's as if she was at a gangbang, the way she's talking about going to a grocery store, of having such an assault to the senses.
Room that's filled with fluorescent lighting, I immediately age 40 years. I feel faint. I get a headache. I am straight up not having a good time. The most fun situation in the world could be absolutely ruined for me with fluorescent lighting. I spent $3 million.
New girl wondering why Americans drink bottled water. Advertising and shitty water. I personally drink water from a tap and have a filter. So Britta got my money for that filter. But wow, you are a very attractive lady, Doxie Carter. It's been said several times, but no wonder you only have 23 videos and over 8,000 subscribers, because you look good and these videos, they're all right.
$1 on an isolation chamber, and we're gonna see if Doxie Carter can spend 100 days in this chamber for over $1 million. Doxie, do you think you'll be able to do this? Yeah, I'm really excited and I really need this money, so. All right, well, let me tell you some of the rules. Oh God, are you okay? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Oh God.
Oh yeah, I am drinking that fluoride. And it now has been proven that fluoride is helping make us stupid, helping turn Americans into thoughtless working machines who will not question the duopoly. I think what they said, we're putting in fluoride to help whiten your teeth. Yeah, sure.
It doesn't feel good. Wait, you look really pale and your eyes look dark. It's the fluorescence. She could have definitely spent $800 in a day, but here's the thing. If we take a look at the receipts from all of the different days, they're completely different dates. They went to the diner on August 20th, and the receipt from BJ's was from August.
Ooh, some investigative reporting from Miss Carter here. This day that she's showing us, there is evidence right here in front of us that it was several days. You lying twat.
21st, and the receipt from GNC was August 15th. What's even more proof is that the kid's outfit here is different from here. And in this clip, the mom is wearing shorts and a white top. And in this clip, she's wearing jeans. And at Whole Foods, she's wearing shorts and a black top. So she's either a straight up liar or has the ability to time travel. And all I have to say to that is, witch! She's created this.
Ooh, a witch. I am into witchy ladies. I'm going to have to give that witch a follow. Might be like Corey Feldman, too, where she demands multiple costume changes throughout the day, even though it's unwarranted.
Fake video, I guess, to make people believe she's wealthier than she is. But honestly, I think this creator has a lying problem, because she has been caught many more times doing this exact same thing in different ways. And this is another example.
It turns the freaking frogs gay. Nimrod is up on the Alex Jones news cycle. The water's turning the freaking frogs gay. And it did. That's actually a real thing. He sounds like a crazy person, but when you do the research, the water really was turning the freaking frogs gay.
Exact same thing in different ways. And this is another example.
I'm going to have to find where Doxie Carter gets her sound effects and DMCA music soundtrack. I love your farts. I just said I love your farts.
There is no way she doesn't have grass stains all over her white workout set. It's also really brave of her to get an iced coffee and then immediately go work out in public in a white workout set. Where are my hot girls with tummy issues at? Hot girl with tummy issues, would you do this? I don't think you would. And the jump cuts in this.
Lots of talk of stomach issues today. She did not get into her tummy issues when talking about the OnlyFans lady and the stomach issues.
Video are so
She didn't want to identify with that cross-eyed lady.
bad. They're worse than mine, and mine are pretty tough.
And there is the booty shot that people have been requesting. You're missing the tube top. That's a big part of her workout, is wearing a tube top.
Wow, what a great workout team. Make sure to like and subscribe to motivate yourself to not be a lazy piece of shit anymore. Bye.
Now, any movement is good movement, right? But I want you to remember that she's basically putting on a show. I obviously can't say for sure she's not doing the workout or the exercises. And honestly, that's not even the part that I care about. Doesn't this seem like such a healthy and productive morning? But here's the thing. At 11 o'clock, she gets an iced coffee. She goes to work out at 11:15. And at 12:15...
And back to the investigative reporting to point out that these influencers are full of shit.
She gets her second coffee, which is a hot coffee. So tell me why she's bringing home an iced coffee half drank with ice still in the cup. So there is no way this video happened the way she said it did, and she is obviously lying. Everything is a lie. We simply must boo at this behavior. Boo! You stink! You stink! Everybody say it. Who do they think they are? Lying to me like that. Calling yourself a lifestyle.
Deuce of the Dabbleverse isn't a fan of Tube Top Girl, but just because he's not a fan doesn't mean that he wouldn't throw it to her. Especially when we've got Doxie Carter here. We know Carl Hamburger probably wouldn't be into a curvy girl because he liked April Imholt in that bikini. And that's what made me be like, maybe I was wrong about how attractive that lady is.
Influencer.
That thin skeleton in the bikini.
And then lying about the one thing you make content on is bizarre to me. And one thing that's been going around on social media is the 5 a.m. club. The videos that are like, I wake up at 5 a.m. and I feel amazing. There's nothing wrong at all with waking up at 5 a.m. if it makes you feel good. But it's unachievable for a lot of people, including me. I have tried, and oh my God, it's impossible.
I can make it happen. Anything before 5 a.m. fucking hurts, but going to be a background actor on different productions, and you got to be there first thing in the morning. When I had to get up at 5 a.m., I could make it happen. Having to get up at 4:30, that fucking hurt. It could be done, but fucking hated 4:30 a.m.
I can never do it. It's a good day if I wake up before 11, okay? I don't know. I'm just a night owl, and that's how my life works. And I always feel bad because I'm like, wow, they're so successful. They wake up at 5 a.m. They're so much better than me. When you see a...
You're supposed to ask to go out to do that, puppy. There's a shit on the floor.
video that's promoting it, and then it's...
And no, we do not have a doggy enema. Those I don't believe exist. I think you do have to go to the vet for a doggy enema. Damn it. It smells like fucking shit in here because there is a shit in here.
It's not even real, bitch. Anyway, here's an example of that.
Well, hello, folks. This is my morning routine. I'm currently waking up at 5:30. I'm reading the 5 a.m. club, so this inspires me to do this and actually do this whole routine. Say a little prayer when I wake.
Here I am with my hot body. Actually, I did just see myself on camera without a shirt, and I got to do something about that. I've said it for quite a while, but I really should do something about that.
I wake up for my haters.
Please put some pants on at least.
my pure innocent eyes.
Get dressed in some comfy clothes and have some electrolytes, get hydrated as soon as possible. This has been a game changer for me.
Be sure to give the plants some electrolytes too. It's what they crave.
I'll then unload the
Why is that so weird to me? Wait a minute. Anyone else drink like this?
I'll then unload the dishwasher, listen to some tunes. This must have been a good little guitar solo, slightly embarrassing.
There is no way in hell that anyone...
Nope, I don't drink like that. Then again, this is a mug. I'll have to give that another test to see if I drink like that. See if I drink all daintily like our buddy Mr. Imholt.
wakes up and then 15 minutes later, they're unloading the dishwasher. Come on. Right, guys? Right? Am I right, guys? Guys, please tell me you don't do this. I need to hear this.
And I can turn my sauna on, get that cooking whilst I ground and get some morning sun.
My sauna.
Ah! Stop! Please keep those piggies away from me. I don't need to see this.
Right down my dog.
I think that's part of Carl's Anthony Cumia coming out. He's into Balin because she's young more than he's into Balin because she's curvy. Plus the titties. We see those titties much more than we see the curves.
Thoughts, then read for 20 minutes. And then I'll get into the sauna, realize my bucket had a hole in it, but get that nice and hot, sweat my tits off for 20 minutes, then cool down, have a nice cold shower, then make the bed.
He's got pecs. I got man boobs. And as I said, I shouldn't take my shirt off until I do something about that. That was a fun little thing over on Steel Toe, Sam Bibley, when Aaron just could not shut up about how awful April looked. And she looks better than she did in that bikini on his show.
Bed, put all 300 pillows on there that we don't use, and then have my coffee. This coffee machine is the best. And then drink my coffee half naked in the kitchen because I'm still very hot from my sauna.
I am in no way saying that having a healthy lifestyle...
Hooray! New girl is into the dad buds over the muscles. I do still need to drop 5 to 10 pounds to become properly dad-bodied rather than chubby-bodied. Down a good 20 pounds to minimize that.
Lifestyle is wrong, okay? I am completely envious of those who do it. But here's the thing. This video was posted on November 1st, and at the time where he lives, which is Nashville, Tennessee, the sun...
He's got some bullshit going off, and she is getting even more in-depth, watching the times in which the sun gets up and doing some research to find this guy. Did someone ever spit on his thing?
Would be risen at 7 a.m. according to science and the sun and stuff. So if it were actually 5 a.m. when he filmed it, there wouldn't be light shining through his windows, and it would be completely dark. Suspicious?
So he is getting up at 5 a.m. West Coast time and just saying that it is 5 a.m. in his central time zone of Nashville, Tennessee. And yeah, new girl, Balin Dupree does appear to be faking. That's the conclusion that me, New Girl, and a lot of people have come across. We do have a Tourette's girl, I think, on this episode, maybe next episode of TikTok Around the Clock, and you can see the difference of someone who is afflicted with Tourette's versus someone little baby weenas who is pretending.
I think yes. I also live in Tennessee, and I know that in late October, it's still completely dark at 5 a.m. But yet those little piggies are shining in the sunlight, and I know what some of you are thinking. Maybe he did his whole morning routine and then filmed it after he did his morning routine of his morning routine.
Sweet Anita was the first of the Tourette's girls on the scene. Actually, I've been thinking of doing a Sweet Anita co-host audition episode. It's just not in my YouTube video queue because she's over on Twitch. And Sweet Anita better than Balin. Absolutely.
Or, hear me out. In his bio, he says, ever since reading the 5 a.m. Club, I've found great benefits of waking up early and using that time for me own self. And something about the way that's worded.
For me own self. I don't believe that's a Nashville accent. That's an accent I don't know of you doing it for myself. And there it was. You're supposed to let people know when it is a paid ad. So that first one wasn't a paid ad. And the second one, no, I just found this book on my own. And I really love the 5 a.m. Club, not an ad.
Makes me think, is this video sponsored by that book, The 5 a.m. Club? There's no guarantee, but would it really be surprising to you if it was sponsored? Because here's the thing about influencers. A lot of them are super sneaky with their sponsored posts. So what I'm really trying to say...
And you're supposed to be upfront about it. That sounds like a violation of terms of service, just like your feet pics violated the Twitch terms of service. And I will be deleting this video right after we're done here. Again, lots of feet stuff happening lately on this show. Sam Bibley, I worked with a guy who had these ticks, Simpsons quotes. If we got down a rabbit hole of doing Simpsons quotes, no ticks whatsoever. But getting back into just regular talks, the ticks came right back. Thank you for the super sticker, Levy time. And shoot, I don't have a window open to see what that super sticker is. As we saw, Evie Mux tells you a description of that super sticker. But thank you for the $20 super chat, super sticker, Levy time. I appreciate the super chats and the memberships. $4.99 to become a rope shooter. Second tier actually won't be available on YouTube. It'll be available elsewhere because it'll include watch-alongs. Thank you, Nimrob 71. Nimrob said, "Oh yeah, I never say the numbers in your name." For the $1.99, I was foiled by the feet again. The feet not allowed over on Twitch, but the butthole showing thongs, they were slow to put the kibosh on the floss type of thongs showing pretty much the whole butthole.
Is that he might not even wake up at 5 a.m. and he just did that for this video because he got a bag. Lifestyle influencers like this aren't your friends. And I'm not talking about content creators who do sponsored posts, but those who are sneaky or are blatantly lying about their content, you really shouldn't listen to. There's no good that can come of watching this content. And I know it's really hard to pick out the lies, but just be on your guard.
Thank you, Spurgsnake, for letting me know what that $20 super sticker is. Parasliding, shouting, goal! And I was bitten by the goal. So hopefully my transformation into full Imholt happens gradually and not all at once, because the goal got me. It was on Blind Mike's $10,000 show where the goal bit me and started transforming me into a new type of being.
Guard while watching content. I certainly am from now on because I had no idea. I feel stupid, you know? I just want us all to realize that our lifestyles the way they are now are okay. Being human is all about making mistakes and not being...
And now on to the final thought. It appears that a lot of our chatters, after 3 videos here with Doxie Carter, aren't a huge fan. Don't know what the fuck happened there. Oh, it's those quick type of... I didn't mean to go back. Son of a bitch. But sorry about that little fuckity thing. Well, now she is going to reject me as a host for that... I can't believe that happened. Well, thank you for sticking with me after that little fuck up. That was user related fuck up, not internet related fuck up. I was moving the mouse around and accidentally went back a screen. So my apologies to that. And getting to what Luigi was asking, it was a trend over on Twitch. Where ladies would play a video game with the skimpiest of thongs on. And it's so funny that they got away with a good amount of their butthole showing when feet aren't allowed. But a lot of buttholes were seen on Twitch. So thank you, folks, for sticking with me over that little technical difficulty. Yep, that was operator error over here rather than internet error.
being perfect and growing into the person that you're supposed to become. It's not about what time you wake up or if you walk outside barefoot with your piggies out. Lifestyle is about finding ways to make your life a little bit easier. And I guarantee you that these lifestyle influencers' lives are just like ours. Messy, frustrating, and hard. So don't put lifestyle.
Ooh, could you say that again, but a little slower? That was a little bit of a girthy pause in the show. And I just have to point out that I done fucked up. I was moving my hand around on the keypad, and that was my fault. I should go ahead and shake my hand at the internet. No, it wasn't me. Choose me as your second mic, girl who I am attracted to, and I like your opinions. Some of the beloved chatters aren't as big a fan of your opinions. Those might be the Xers rather than the millennials, and she really distastes being a younger millennial. She wants to be a Zoomer so bad. Oh, and I didn't even notice her butt bangs are back. The bangs in the second video were better, but it being half blonde and half dark does detract from the fact that they are a butt.
Hours. Messy, frustrating, and hard. So don't put lifestyle influencers on a pedestal. We're all in this dumpster fire together. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful one. Okay, love you. Bye.
All right, that was the main segment for today. I damn near got through that without a big girthy pause, but it done happened. And whoops, I did not do that correctly. Moving around on the keyboard here. And now on to some more advice from TikTok. We have the user Arcade 513 teaching Australians to pronounce no. So we are getting some different type of education on today's show. And big fan of this Australian that he has. We have some illustrations on the titties, including a skull, some flowers, just all around tatted. Big thumbs up from me on the illustrations right above the knockers.
How to teach an Australian to pronounce no. Let's begin. Repeat after me. No.
No.
Berg Snake, very familiar with the Australian nar.
That is not correct. No, spelled N-O.
No.
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 That is actually spelled N-A-U-W-R-E-I-G-H. Say no.
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 Start with O. What if we reverse engineered it? Like Count Blah being able to say Count I8 rather than Count Iigit. We're going to have to really figure out how to reverse engineer an Australian to stop saying nar.
No.
No.
Wow. Everyone else in the world can say no and pronounce it correctly, but Australians are hopeless.
That is one chick that I only want to teach to say yes. I agree. Nar. Actually, that I think I'm discovering a new kink of mine. Put that nar along with the girl with the lazy eye, and I think we got something going on there. Nimrob has just bought his ticket to Australia because Australian girls can't say no. As we just saw, they physically cannot say no. And now I forgot to put these in an order. That one will be last. Sure, this one will be first. A clown girl, an Asian clown girl, extravagant bonanza. We have only seen Nurse Kaboom as our Asian clown girl, so this is the second one.
You're wearing makeup.
So are you.
But you're a man.
And that was news to her. Unfortunately, just finding out right then that she is an Asian girl and a very niche market she is getting into of Asian lady clowns.
Some relaxing noises to help me fall asleep. Is that cool with you? Yeah? Awesome. Thanks. Good night.
The Hanna-Barbera soundtrack instead of white noise. So that is what a clown girl will put on to go to sleep to some calming noise, is Hanna-Barbera type of noises. And one more from our extravagant bonanza clown lady.
I finally did it, you guys. I made something other than a balloon dog. A balloon airplane. Whee!
One more time with the balloon airplane.
I finally did it, you guys. I made something other than a balloon dog. A balloon airplane. Whee!
Won me over with that balloon airplane and having a little fun. Actually, I could have put that off a week or two and been... Actually, that would have been tasteless if I would have done that in a couple of weeks, wouldn't it? So we are getting... A lack of taste, but not full-on tasteless by doing that on the anniversary day. So that was the show for today. And Sam Bibley wondering if the clown thing is a fetish thing. It started off as just a joke, and then I worked myself into a shoot, and something really attractive about these clown ladies. So just remember not to let the joke pull you in to being even more of a freak than you are, because, well, I was already enough of a freak. I didn't need to add that to the list. Be back tomorrow with TikTok around the clock and Luigi Greenberg dropping in for Chatting With on Thursday. And then next week, another round of live shows. It's the week after that they will be pre-recorded. I'll do live shows for the members only at a different time, and then the week after next week will not be live Wednesday, Tuesday through Thursday. They will be pre-recorded, but rope shooters will be able to see those live when I drop them, and I will update you on when they will be dropped. So that is all for today. Oh, I meant for the people doing it. I didn't mean to pry. It's a lot of these clown ladies, it is just a fetish because a lot of them can't juggle, can't do like basic clown type things. So a lot of them, it's just an aesthetic that they do this clown type of stuff. When you actually come across a real clown lady who has the clown college training, very much like Steve-O, he excelled in clown college, and so did some of these clown ladies, but most of them, it is absolutely just an aesthetic. I saw Penis Wrinkle say to some hot clown chick that he wanted her to tie his dick into a balloon animal. That would be a fun one, to tie the dick into a balloon animal. But yeah, a lot of them, it is just the aesthetic, and they can't actually do all those fun clown things. And that was all for today's show. I need to remember to upload my thumbnail for TikTok around the clock, since I am working on multiple episodes at once. Almost positive that we have a one-man band and Anita Fit Mom tomorrow. And I've got to take better track for promotion reasons of what we are doing. So, the balloon knot, I'm a fan of the lady balloon knot. We were talking earlier of the home enemas. So signing off now, and thank you for chatting. Thank you, Rope Shooters, for becoming members. Thanks for the super chat from Levy Time and Nimrob. Two super chats came in today, and a new member with Mr. Blue Sky. The second tier will not be on YouTube. The first tier will be the same across all platforms. And that's right. I do need to make that Discord into a permanent link. That is the show for today. Thank you all for joining. Now feel free to go away.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for going on this adventure with me. It's fun being with friends. I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye for now. Toodaloo. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dao day.
Places all. All join hands, circle left. Now circle right and listen to me. LS, MFT. Elementary corners like swinging on a gate. To right to your honey with the right left date. Grand right and left around you go. Lucky strike means fine tobacco. Meet your honey and give her a whirl. All swing around with the little girls. Smoke 'em, then you'll see. LS, MFT. Promenade and don't you fall. Promenade around the hall. Lucky strike is first again with tobacco men. Promenade straight down the pike. It's time right now for a lucky strike. Yes, for smoking that you're bound to like, you just can't beat a lucky strike.